This is the Mr. Shady Show. I'm Mr. Shady. Don't share wherever I go. Watch out, because you might be next. And today, we are going to talk about Netflix new original series, Wednesday. So, we all know the Addams family. Gomez, Morticia, Wednesday, Pugsley, Lurch, Thing, Uncle Fester, Grandmama. And Addams family has evolved throughout all the years. We have live action films, a live action TV show, a bunch of cartoons, animated films, and now here we are with another live action adaptation, but it's all about their daughter, Wednesday. So, let's talk about the show. Wednesday Addams is expelled from her school after dumping live piranhas in the school pool in the boys' water polo team. Pugsley, Gomez, and Morticia enroll her at their old high school, Nevermore High, a private school for monster outcasts. Wednesday's personality and her nature make it difficult for her to fit in at the new school, but she's gonna stay there because she has a purpose. There is a monster and a prophecy centered around her, and she's trying to figure out how to stop it. So it's it's full of mystery, and it's about Addams family's most popular character, Wednesday Addams. So we have Jenna Ortega as Wednesday. She's a 16-year-old girl who has psychic powers, her first time having powers. She went to Nevermore Academy for causing mischief, and she also plays Goody Addams, her ancestor, who is centered around the mystery. Now, Jenna Ortega, she is in her bag. She went for Disney Channel to Scream Queen. She's in The Babysitter's Killer Queen. She's in Scream 5, who's soon to be in Scream 6, X, and now Wednesday. We have Principal Weems, the principal of Nevermore High, and a former student who is roommates with Morticia Addams, but who is also in love with Gomez. We have Valerie Kimbot, Wednesday's therapist. We have the sheriff who has a beef with Gomez. We have Tyler, a barista at a coffee shop, and the sheriff's son, who is a romantic interest for Wednesday. We have Xavier, a student of Nevermore Academy who has the ability to make art come to life. We have Enid, Wednesday's colorful werewolf roommate who attempts to become her best friends due to the lack of Wednesday's interest. We have Bianca, a successful student at Nevermore Academy who is a siren and Xavier's ex-girlfriend. We have Ajax, a Gorgon student at Nevermore Academy who is Enid's crush. And you don't know what a Gorgon is, it's basically Deuce from Monster High. We have Christina Ricci, who is the original Wednesday on this show. She plays Miss Thornhill, a pottery teacher at Nevermore Academy, who is also a normie. And we have Eugene, a student at Nevermore Academy who has the power to control bees. We also have the Addams family members making an appearance on this show. We have Gomez, Pugsley, Morticia, Thing, and Uncle Fester. So, this show is really good. I highly recommend it. And I'm going to tell you what happened in each episode so you guys can get a better feeling of the show. So we have episode 1, Wednesday's Child is Full of Woe. This is where we introduce the storyline. It's where we see our brand new Wednesday. And let me tell you what happened in the episode. So basically, Wednesday got expelled from school, and Gomez and Morticia send her to Nevermore Academy, their old high school. And at first, Wednesday wants to escape, but we learned that she also has psychic visions. Meanwhile, where Wednesday is at school, we learned that someone murdered a hiker, and we also learned that people has been murdered for the past few months by an unknown creature. And Wednesday's parents really think to watch over her. She meets her roommate Enid, her complete opposite, and deals with Bianca, the popular girl, Rowan, a telekinesis guy, and we meet Xavier and Tyler. And while Wednesday was getting ready to escape, we see she has another vision that one of her classmates is in danger. And when she stops there, she learns that she is in the middle of a prophecy to end the world. And before Ronan actually tries to kill her, we see a huge monster kill Ronan right in front of Wednesday. But the monster did not attack Wednesday. So that is the first episode. This was a good episode. This was a strong opening to a TV show. Next we have episode 2, Woe is the Loneliest Number. Wednesday determines to solve this mystery to figure out who is the monster and why she has a prophecy to fill. Suddenly, when Wednesday was telling everyone that Roman died, Roman appears out of nowhere and enters the principal's office. But we learn that Roman is expelled. Wednesday doubts her sanity to investigate the murders. She roams around the campus, injuring about Ronan. Weeds grows worried about Wednesday's visions, keeping close tabs on her. Wednesday confronts a defensive Ronan, and as he leaves the school and sends Thing to follow him. Ronan is revealed to be Weems, who has shapeshifted into him, and Thing loses her. Wednesday has visions of a book belonging to an old student society. In her search for the book, she overhears Bianca planning to rig the upcoming student tournament. Wednesday joins Enid to defend Bianca and win the tournament. Later, Wednesday discovers a hidden library, and when she discovers it, she got kidnapped. Now, episode 2, that was a good episode. It's not my favorite, but it was okay. Episode 3, Friend or Woe. Wednesday finds herself tied up and surrounded by members of an elite student society, including Bianca and Xavier. Wednesday frees herself and leaves the library, taking one of the books with her. Weems orders Wednesday to play in the school band at an upcoming town ceremony run by the mayor. A drawing in the book leads to her exhibition at a local fair, where she noticed the painting of a girl she has seen in her visions. In the forest, Wednesday envisions the girl, believed to be an ancestor of hers. Ready to be executed by Joseph Crackstone, the town's forefather, instead of killing all outcasts, but she is able to escape. Wednesday is ambushed by the monster, which she discovers to be back in town. Wednesday crashes the ceremony by having Thing destroy a statue of Joseph Crackstone. While investigating a crime scene in a forest, police finds a camera of the monster. Now we're finna talk about my favorite episode. Episode 4. Whoa, what a night. Wednesday and Thing breaks into Coroner's office to copy the files of the monster's victims. In trying to identify a pattern, she finds that each victim has a body part removed. Wednesday becomes suspicious of Xavier and follows him into his art studio, where she discovers several drawings of the monster, leading her to the monster's lair. There, she receives one of his claws and gives it to the sheriff, Galpin, to match its DNA. Wednesday and Tyler attend a local dance together. Meanwhile, classmate Eugene, who is privy to Wednesday's investigation work, witnessed a cloaked figure designating the monster's cave. The dance is interpreted by Mayor Walker's son Lucas, who triggers the building's fire sprinklers. A revenge for Wednesday to disrupt the town ceremony. Wednesday senses that Eugene is in danger and heads into the forest, only to find him gravely injured by the monster. I love this episode, but then I was pissed because how you gonna kill Eugene? Eugene! How? How? I'm sorry, I went psycho. It will never happen again. So, yeah, let's continue this episode. Please. So, episode 5. You reap what you sow. 32 years earlier, Gomez Addams is arrested of killing Garrett Gates at Nevermore. At present time, the Addams visit Wednesday for a parents' weekend at Nevermore. A family therapy session is cut short when Wednesday confronts her parents about the suspected murder. Meanwhile, the sheriff learns that the coroner has committed suicide after admitting to fabricate Gates' autopsy report. Gallup continues that Gomez is guilty and arresting him in prison. Gomez reveals to Wednesday that he was covering for Morticia, who actually killed Gates. Wednesday and Morticia dig up Gates' grave to find out he was actually poisoned before he died. Later, they confront the mayor, who revealed that Garrett intended to poison the entire school due to his father's hate of outcasts. Mayor Walker agrees to release Gomez after admitting to cover up Gates' motive. Back at Nevermore, Weems admits to cover up Rowan's death by means of shape-shifting in an effort. Shape-shifting. But then the episode ends of the school almost getting burned down. Yes. Now, this episode was crazy. I'm glad that Eugene is not dead. He's in a hospital, but y'all can't do that again. You can't kill a character that we all love. It's just that you can't. You can't. You can't. Episode 6. Quid pro quo. Wednesday attempts to summon Goody, an old ancestor of hers and fellow sidekick who killed Crackstone. During a surprise birthday party, Wednesday has a vision of Goody, who asks her to seek out Gates' mansion. There, she witnessed Mayor Walker as he leaves the building and sneaks into his car. After arriving back in town, Mayor Walker is run over and severely injured. Weems locks down the school and forbids Wednesday to leave campus. While Tyler and Enid help, she escapes and returns to Gates' mansion. That's when we learned that Laurel Gates is actually the sister of Garrett Gates is alive. They might find several body parts of the monster's victim. But are forced to escape after being ambushed by the monster. Wednesday leads Gilpin to cellar only to find it empty. At Nevermore, Wednesday convinced Weems not to expel her in order to be able to further pursue her investigation. At the hospital, we learn that Mayor is dead because Laurel Gates killed him. But we don't know who Laurel Gates is. The mystery's getting deeper! It's getting deeper! You heard? Like, you guys, it's getting deeper. Now here we are to episode 7. If you don't know me by now. At the mayor's funeral, Wednesday noticed a lurking figure and chases it to the forest. The figure is actually Uncle Fester! Wednesday's favorite Addams family member. Who explains to Wednesday that the monster she has been investigating is a hide. Together they receive a diary from the hidden library revealing that a hide must always have a master. Later, they track and follow Xavier, who they witness meeting with Dr. Kimbot. Wednesday therapist is in the forest. After returning from a date with Tyler, Wednesday finds her dorm destroyed, the diary stolen, and Thing injured. Research into Laurel Gates reveals that she is both alive and the master of the hide. Wednesday intentionally suspects Dr. Kimbot, but she is killed by a hide. Police arrive to arrest Xavier, who Wednesday believes to be the creature. Wednesday meets with Tyler and kisses him, but suddenly has a vision of that Tyler, the normie, is a hide. He is a monster that's been killing everyone. Wow. So now we are on the season 1 finale of Wednesday. Episode 8, A Murder of Woes. Wednesday and her classmates kidnap Tyler, and Wednesday starts torturing him to make him confess. Disagreeing with her methods, her classmates are weems. And Wednesday is arrested at the police station. Tyler finally confessed to be the monster. Fed up with Wednesday's behavior, Weems expels her from Nevermore. Wednesday visits Eugene at the hospital, whose description of the figure he saw at the monster's case matches his Mrs. Thornhill, a teacher at Nevermore. Weems disguised as Tyler, and Wednesday gets Thornhill to confess that she is Laurel Gates, and manipulated Tyler into killing the victims as a part of scheme to resurrect Justin Crackstone and wipe out all outcasts. However, Gates managed to kill Weems and subdue Wednesday using Wednesday's blood. Gates resurrects Crackstone and leaves Wednesday to die, but Goody appears to heal her. Aiden has transferred into a werewolf form, defeats Tyler in his hide for her, while Crackstone reaches Nevermore. With help from Bianca, Wednesday destroys Crackstone and Eugene helps defeat Gate. Xavier is released from prison, Tyler is detained, and Wednesday departs Nevermore, which is close to remaining of the semester. But everything goes out good until Wednesday got a text message revealing that someone is stalking her, and that leads up the doors for a second season. Like I said, you guys should watch the show. It's amazing. I give it 5 stars. Jenna Ortega, again, she did amazing. Jenna Ortega is queen of horror. Just like Jamie Lee Curtis. Wait, Jamie Lee Curtis is the queen of horror, but Jenna Ortega, she's the princess. Now, Tyler. We were rooting for you. We were all rooting for you. How dare you? Like, Tyler, we wanted you to be with Wednesday, but instead, you wanted to kill her. Like, what? Like, I am a Tyler and Wednesday fan no matter what. Like, I just want them together. Like, I just can't. Enid, you were amazing. Like, I'm glad Wednesday has you as a friend. Christina Ricci, I'm glad she was a part of this series because she can't do it without the original Wednesday. And yeah, I really hope there's going to be a second season because it deserves to be a second season. And it's Jenna Ortega. And Netflix, if you cancel this, I'm going to cancel you. We're going to bare knuckle in the streets. Like Netflix, you can't canceling stuff. You need to stop. Now, that is it for this video. Like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on TikTok, Ryan Robinson 545, and my Instagram, GamerGuy141. This is Mr. Shady signing off.